Hungary. Ki-Fok has got the 6th fastest time in Asia this year, so it's not going to be easy pickings for Joe as it was in the butterfly races. But for Joe Schooling, he is a premier racer. Put a challenge on him and he'll take it on any day. He's been this way since he was a young kid, and it hasn't changed even leading up to the 2017 SEA Games. Raymond Lukman of Indonesia is in 1 as we have a look at Joe trying to become the first back-to-back winner in this event in 7 SEA Games. The last was Richard Sambera back in 2001 in this pool. Raymond Lukman qualified with a PB of 51.94 into the final, and so too did Ngo Din Truyen of Vietnam. 51.47 is a PB for him. Darren Lim of Singapore, another one of the swimmers, one of 3 in the field to have dipped below 50 seconds this year. He is in lane number 3. The Olympic semi-finalist, the national record holder of Singapore, 48.27, one of 7 national records he holds, is in lane 4, the only one to dip below 50 seconds in the heats this morning. Hoang Ki-Fok of Vietnam, who finished second to Wilson yesterday in the 200 meters freestyle, is in 5. Keith Lim of Malaysia in lane number 6. Daniel Bago and Alan Ong, the only 2 Malaysians to have won this event. Andrew Newling of Thailand. The Thais have never had a swimmer who have won the 100 meters freestyle before in the SEA Games. And Triadi Fauzi has scratched from this, allowing Chantia of Malaysia to take part in the finals. The SEA Games record 48.58. Last time out was the first time 2 swimmers dipped below 50 seconds in a single race at the Games.
Thank you.
And this time we might see for the very first time 3 to go below 50 for the medal placings. Joseph Isaac Schooling going for his very own 14th, and he has rocketed off the starting blocks as we expected. Darren Lim has followed him. Hoang Ki-Fok trying to live in his status well in the first 50 meters. Joseph Schooling has gotten off to a flyer of a start. Ki-Fok is coming back slowly now, and Joe Schooling, who will turn slightly in first place ahead of the Vietnamese, and then Darren Lim in 3rd place, off the boards once again, off the walls, bouncing off it. Joe Schooling is so very hot, but Hoang Ki-Fok is catching up now on Joe. Joe Schooling might be beaten here, but then again, if he looks to his right as he's breathing now, he knows that he's got competition, so he starts pulling away from Ki-Fok. Ki-Fok tries to live with him, but I think Ki-Fok might have just gassed out. Joe Schooling, it's his to lose. Schooling still slightly ahead of Ki-Fok. Schooling will win it, so just ahead of Ki-Fok by 0.38 seconds, and Darren Lim in 3rd place. My goodness, that race was close, but Joe Schooling, the moment he knew he had competition, that was when he went up a couple of gears.
I think Schooling, what we have seen in both his races, 100-meter races, the 100-meter butterfly and the 100-meter freestyle, is he's taken a different approach to it. I think it's because he's not really on his A game during this SEA Games. What he's done is he's actually taken it out a little bit slower in the first 50, and then he's really come back home really hard on the second 50. We're really used to seeing Joe do it the other way around. Like at the Olympics, I mean, he was way ahead in the first 50, and even during the 100-meter freestyle when he qualified for the semi-finals of the Olympics, he was out a lot quicker.
And yet again, at these games, a race by Joe Schooling was won from the start, that plunge and the turn. Those are the bread and butter moments for him.
Yeah, you see, I mean, from the start and from the turn, both the underwaters, you saw Joe take a much deeper push than most of the competitors do. And again, it just works in his favor, given how strong his underwater kicks are.
You have to give credit to the Vietnamese as well, Hoang Ki-Fok, because after looking off color in the first day of competition, missing out on 2 finals, he's come back strong yesterday, finishing second in the 200 meters freestyle, and now finishing second to Joe. He has come back very strongly and pushed Joe all the way in this event, almost taking down an Olympic champion and having a story to tell. And Joseph definitely giving a pat on the head and says, wow, you gave me something to think about for a while there.
Up next we have you, the the women's 200-meter backstroke finals. You just saw on your screen a couple of Filipino swimmers on the way, as the swimmer from lane 8 from Laos, the Swagger Ariana Salta, that's Faith Elizabeth Koo from Singapore. A lot of Singaporeans in attendance in today's swimming. That's Derek Swagger Astrid Malay from Laos. We all know Laos also having a very aggressive recruitment. You can say recruitment, or trying to get at their athletes, trying to build or rebuild their swimming program. As you see, the swimmer from Indonesia, lane number 6, Azara Permatahani. In lane number 3, there we can see our very own Chloe Isleta. It's all too familiar in the backstroke. That's Phonprayaswan of Thailand. It's going to be lane number 5 and lane number 4. You're about to see Jendi Chu. Also can hear a lot of cheers from her countrymen. Just to give you a recap, we can say the defending champion in this event is actually Chloe Isleta. So for sure, we can say that Chloe Isleta, the favorites, or the favorite to win this event. Let's see if she can make it back-to-back gold medalist here in this event. The swimmers are preparing right now. In a short while, they'll be diving to that pool. So about to get it going here. "200 meters backstroke for the gold medal." Now the swimmers dipping themselves in, getting in position. Pay special attention to lanes number 3 and 4. Filipino swimmers are in that lane. There they go. It's a good start for Chloe Isleta. Also a good start for Shandy Chua. Again, take a look at lanes 3 and 4. Lane number 1 begins on the top side of your screens. Still neck and neck to start, but it's lane number 6 getting ahead. That's Azahira Permatahani of Indonesia. But not far behind. It's lane number 4, Shandy Chua catching up. In the middle lanes, boy, they're neck and neck at the first turn. But Chloe Isleta also pulling away here. It's a tight race between Shandy Chua, Phonprayaswan, and Chloe Isleta. Phonprayaswan's lane number 5. Look at that one. Lane number 1 also has something to say. It's Faith Elizabeth Koo of Singapore in lane number 1, but lane number 4, Shandy Chua, just taking over as we approach the second turn. And from the looks of it, it's 1-2 Philippines right now. It's neck and neck battle between Chloe Isleta and Shandy Chua. As we just reached the 125, or that's correct, the 125-meter mark of this race. We are closing into 150 meters and Shanti Chua still in the lead. Not far behind is Chloe Isleta. Final turn right there. Shanti Chua in the lead. Chloe Isleta catching up. Lane number 5, that's Front Rayam Swan of Thailand. Trying to catch up as well. A second difference between Shanti Chua and Chloe Isleta. Philippines smelling a 1-2 finish here in the 200-meter women's backstroke. Approaching the home stretch, it's Shanti Chua taking the gold away from Chloe Isleta, but Chloe Isleta winning silver. Thailand, Pontre Yamsuan getting the bronze. A 1-2 finish for the Philippines. Shanti Chua getting this one. Getting props from the previous gold medalist of this event, Chloe Isleta. Well, she was not able to defend her gold coming from the 2022 games, but if her compatriot, her countryman, her teammate Shanti Chua would win it for sure, Chloe Isleta will be all smiles. Shanti Chua winning this one, getting a gold for the Philippines. Just coming out right of college, Shanti Chua directly going to the SEA Games and taking gold, finishing the women's 200-meter backstroke in 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Chloe Isleta taking silver, and Phontre Yamsuan of Thailand taking the bronze medal. Again, another gold gathered here by the Philippines in the 32nd edition of the Southeast Asian Games. Shanti Chua coming from De La Salle University, coming to Phnom Penh, dominating. So you can see Shanti Chua and Chloe Isleta. You can say the golden girls, the golden ladies of Philippine swimming when it comes to women's backstroke. We just saw a marathon earlier, but this is the moment we've been waiting for actually. This is the most exciting part. Where our two ladies, our two golden ladies right there, Shanti Chua and Chloe Isleta, about to receive their respective medalists. But Phontre Yamsuan first get her bronze medal. This is the women's 200-meter backstroke event. We're in the 2022 edition of this exact event. It was her teammate Mia Milyar of Thailand getting the bronze medal. Nurul Fahar Fitriati of Indonesia getting the silver, and Chloe Isleta getting the gold again in last year's event. This time, Chloe Isleta getting the silver medal. Of course, she wanted to get back-to-back golds coming from last year's edition. But she's all smiles, for sure, because her teammate in La Salle, Shanti Chua, getting the gold right here. UAAP MVP for La Salle is leading her team in the UAAP event, swimming event in the UAAP. Their teammates from the De La Salle Green Tankers must be proud, and for sure the entire country are proud of these ladies right here. Congratulations to Chloe Isleta winning the silver. Congratulations to Shandy Chua, also from the Philippines, getting gold in the 200-meter backstroke event of the swimming competition here in the 32nd edition of the Southeast Asian Games.